Head football coach Dan Day, a smiling head football coach Dan Day, after a 31-13 victory over Quincy University on homecoming Saturday here at Alumni Stadium. Coach, talk about your team's effort. Specifically, you told me before the game you had a good feeling. Did that feeling come true?
Yeah, and that stems back from practice and the way that we prepared. We were so much more physical, and that was our emphasis all week long, was our physicality and the way we played. The team that you saw on the field last Saturday, I've said I don't know who that team is. That was kind of an anomaly for me to see the way that we played. So we changed some things up, and we're really focused on the physicality. And we got back to Puma football today, and that's what you could see, the way that those guys played. So expecting it, yes, and that's because that's the way we prepared. And however you prepare throughout the week, that's what you could expect on Saturday.
Well, you certainly did that. It's old school Puma football with 273 yards on the ground. Talk about your ground game attack here. Anything specific? Last week you kind of had the jet sweep, it was just taken away. A little bit more dynamic this week?
Yeah, and we were able to get back a little bit to our outside zone this week, because that's something that has been, because we're so traditionally heavy outside zone, we've been running a lot more inside zone throughout the beginning part of the season, and we were able to get that outside zone going. And our guys, Addison Dellinger, Zach Bobos, those guys right now, they played unbelievable as tight ends, setting the edge, making sure we got the outside linebackers down and giving us those edges up front. And then when we had shift, they did such a good job that they started overplaying that, and then we were able to go back, a big one to Josh McCaskill, our left tackle, who once we shifted, then we would run behind him. And that's a critical one-on-one block that he has to get done to run outside zone back to him. And he did an amazing job all day of being able to open up those lanes.
Robbie Kelly hadn't thrown an interception all season up until today, where he threw 2. Was the defense as aggressive in the play calling as it appeared on the field? Yeah,
Robbie is, in my opinion, he's one of the best quarterbacks that I've ever seen. I think Robbie's got a very, very bright future. Great kid. I know he's a great leader. He's going to have a really, really bright career throughout his time in GLVC play. But we knew we had to come at him a little bit, make him uncomfortable in the pocket, not give him a lot of time, because Coach Padgett does such a great job with their drive concepts and what they do, that no matter what, if he's got enough time, he's going to find somebody. He's good enough to do that. So we had to make sure we could bring some pressure and make him a little bit uncomfortable. And Coach Potty had a great game plan, and that's a testament to him. They really only gave up 6 points. The other one was on us on a pick 6 that we threw on an unbelievable play by their guys. So our guys came out physical. When they were, the blitz was called, they were coming downhill and with, bad intentions. And that's what we talk about. That's what we want them to play physical in the box.
Well, Coach, you last week you stood here and you said you never worry about your team after a loss. You got a big victory under your belts, and now you go on the road for 2 weeks. What are you looking for, especially in the response this week as practice? Yeah,
it's the preparation. And I know I sound like a broken record saying that, but our guys have to understand, why I get so angry. Martez was joking with me about that. Why I get so angry in the week is I know what they can do, and they show what they can do when they lock in and play as hard as they can play. We just have to work on that consistency. So I'm hoping, quite honestly, that the road trip is a break in the monotony, in the sense of it's nice playing at home, but it's also nice having that structure on the road. So I'm hoping that helps, be able to be something fresh, something new, getting back on the road and playing who I know is going to be a very good Lincoln team. Sometimes after a change, the team gets a little spark. So we know we're going to get everything we have from Lincoln, and we have to prepare very well this week.
Coach, we appreciate your time. Congratulations on a 31-13 victory. Head coach Dan Day.